Good to see you all again here at Wealthy Coins. Innovative Samsung product can make 3,000 token for Shiba Inu. The latest updates about Shiba Inu. According to a recent report by an on-chain analytics company, Shiba Inu was the cryptocurrency that saw the most additions to new wallets last week. With the age of programmable money, banking was a dry subject for baby boomers, but with the Internet of Things, finance is exciting. Many people would likely choose Bitcoin as their first cryptocurrency if asked to predict which coin has the most new users in the last 7 days. That, however, appears not to be true. Neither is Ethereum, the peer-to-peer network computer and the second most valuable cryptocurrency by market capitalization. The latest Samsung method to transform Shiba Inu into 3 tokens is discussed in this video. Upcoming SHIB news story. To view our most recent information on Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get the video started. Data unearthed by Nansen shows that, among non-stablecoin digital assets, Shiba Inu was the most popular for freshly funded crypto wallets over the last 7 days. A total of 12,000 new wallets were funded with 56 million worth of SHIB tokens by Nansen at that time. If you believe Nansen, these balances mostly include the ERC20 token and a few stablecoins. The Shiba Inu market saw a small correction similar to the market as a whole. After rising in January, stock prices began to decline at the same time as the retreat. The rout was attributed, by analysts and pundits, to the Fed's increasingly hawkish interest rate rhetoric and disappointing economic data. The most popular trading pair for Shiba in terms of volume is wrapped Ether on Uniswap and ShibaSwap. Of all the Shiba Inu and SHIB balances, Binance has the most. Speculation has been circulating recently that Binance removed Shiba Inu from their listing. Only the centralized crypto exchange delisted SHIB-related trade pairs. With the announcement of Shibarium, an Ethereum Layer 2 ecosystem that will allow the production of decentralized apps using Shiba as a native coin, SHIB supporters are excitedly anticipating today. The biggest Ethereum whales in the world have seen their Shiba Inu holdings increase by hundreds of millions of dollars in just over a week, according to new data. Platform Whale Stats, which tracks whale activity, reports that since January 17th, the top 1,000 Ethereum whales have devoured 422 million worth of the virtual asset. The same whales reportedly possessed 168 million in, meaning they boosted their holdings of the Docal rival by an astounding 151% in the span of 4 days. Based on data from Whale Stats, the top 1,000 Ethereum whales currently hold Shiba Inu more than any other digital asset. The total value of SHIB assets held by the investor group has increased to 584 million. Among the other digital assets owned by the wealthy traders are an Oracle supplier called Chainlink, Link valued at 65 million, decentralized exchange called Uniswap Uni valued at 58 million each, the Flashinary crypto bid at 55 million, and an interoperable blockchain called QuantQNT at 55 million. The meme price peaked at $210 USD on January 17th, rising from $0.145 USD the previous day, which may have been affected by the whale activity centered around Shiba Inu, has maintained its upward trend and is now trading at $0.026 USD. The ecosystem is getting ready for the beta release of Shibarium, a projected Layer 2 for Doge's competition, as whales accumulate SHIB. Layer 2 networks like Polygon, Matic, Arbitrum, and Optimism (OP) will form the basis of the protocol. The recent surge in cryptocurrency prices has been especially beneficial to Shiba Inu coin. The worth increased by more than 20% in the past week as the price surged once again. In the months and years ahead, many investors anticipate huge gains. Gwen Stefani, the Rolling Stones, Madonna, and many more famous people have collaborated with the English-Italian fashion designer John Richmond. Presently, the fashion designer is shifting his attention to Web3. The benefits that decentralization offers to society are the inspiration for the new strategy. Richmond claims in his tweet that the groundbreaking punk rock movement and the invention of Web3 have many commonalities. Similar to the UK punk rock scene of the 1980s, it stands for a strong spirit and a need for transformation. According to the famous hairdresser, rock and roll's driving force has always been speaking up for the downtrodden, shattering barriers and questioning authority. Artists and members of the Web3 community are propelled by the same spirit. The name is John Richmond. John Richmond has already collaborated with A-listers, but his latest reveal, a Vogue cover featuring Snoop Dogg, is the cherry on top. The legendary hip-hop artist introduced some California cool to the world of hot culture. John Richmond's philosophy of experimenting with numerous styles is wonderfully matched by the rebellious street clothing that has a sense of classical wear. When Snoop Dogg was featured in Vogue magazine, the Shib army was ecstatic. Several Shib loyalists then took to Twitter to inquire with game creator Shintoshi Kusama about the possibility of a Snoop Dogg performance in Shib the Metaverse's Ryoshi Plaza or Bark Park. The developer team behind Shiba Inu's impending Web3 project Shib the Metaverse is the final word. Nevertheless, the development of Shibarium, an LRT scalability solution, is prerequisite to the launch of Shib the Metaverse. What a stunning appearance, Snoop Dogg. We would be truly grateful to have you join us at the Ryoshi Plaza event using the hashtag #FaceShibTheMetaverse. Hashtag Shibarmy, am I correct? Located at ShibTheMV Shido Shikasama ShibToken, shall nobody has uttered a word. As main developer Shido Shikasama and official Shiba Inu ecosystem accounts hint at the projected debut date, the Shiba Inu community eagerly awaits the Shibarium LRT blockchain. According to ShibArmy's analysis of Satoshi Kasama's Twitter status, the beta release of Shibarium is expected to take place on Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. To promote the upcoming release of the Shibarium Layer 2 blockchain, principal creator Satoshi Kasama updated his Twitter bio, taking care of the pine tree of life, swiftly picking up the flute, and then placing the hashtag Shibarium in a heart-shaped box with a bow make up the new bio. According to a tweet from Shiba Inu while Shibalder from January 20th, Shibarium is due on Valentine's Day, which is February 14th. The Shibarium beta is set to launch on Valentine's Day, according to the Shiba Inu community, who think the new bio indicates it. The official Twitter account for Shibarium has been posting materials on basic concepts and the Bongas token, which suggests that the launch is approaching, even though preparations are not yet complete. According to data on GitHub, there has been an uptick in development activity surrounding Shibarium as well. But, as was the case before, the launch could be postponed owing to unanticipated events. At the same time, whales are flocking to Shiba Inu and Bun coins. There has been a record high in both the share burn rate and social sentiment. According to research conducted by blockchain security pioneer Certic, Shiba Inu is the second most secure cryptocurrency project. Speculation from whales and investors has driven the price of Bunny's Shiba swap to 1.43, an increase of more than 8% in the past day. The unified mobile wallet app Samsung Wallet, developed by Samsung Electronics, will soon be accessible in 8 additional countries, the company revealed. The wallet software may soon be available in Singapore, Australia, Brazil, Hong Kong, Canada, India, Malaysia, and Taiwan, according to the South Korean digital behemoth. By the month's end in January, these nations will have Samsung Wallet support. In a recent press release, the business did clarify that the precise launch window would differ for each market and user device. Since its release in June of 2022, support for Samsung's Wallet app has grown from 7 nations to 21 as of the most recent announcement. Users in the following countries: Korea, United Kingdom, United States, Bahrain, China, Denmark, Spain, Finland, France, Germany, Italy, Kazakhstan, Kuwait, Norway, Oman, Qatar, South Africa, Sweden, Switzerland, Vietnam, and United Arab Emirates can download the Samsung Wallet app. In addition to processing payments, the app has security protections bolstered by Samsung Knox, the company's proprietary security platform, and it interfaces with the Samsung blockchain wallet. Users with compatible devices can use Samsung's wallet software to track their digital asset portfolio, even if it isn't crypto-specific. The wallet facilitates this with an interface that grants access to price data from several exchanges for cryptocurrencies. So concludes today's activities. If